Alrighty. Here we go again. Day, this is what, the fifth update. Update number 5. Currently weighing 221 and a half, somewhere in that range to 222. Started at 215, so we're up 6-ish pounds, which is pretty much on target. 6 weeks into the bulk. I'm feeling fat. I'm feeling overweight. Not a great feeling. It's already having feelings of I should just cut. 6 weeks in, maybe I've made some muscle gain, but probably nothing significant. Already just in that mental space of looking at myself a little differently, which kind of sucks. Not the greatest, but I'm definitely gonna stick with the bulk. Not gonna stop. Not just gonna give up from here. The goal is 235. I want to prove to myself that I can get there, that I can stay on the bulk. The only reason I would come off it is if I'm having serious health issues or physically my body is hurting at the gym and I need to take some time off to recover. And I am not planning on letting myself do that and get to that point. I'm going to be really careful about if I'm feeling overworked, I'll take a day off. As long as I'm feeling good though, I'm going to keep pushing hard, really try and get there, really try and put on as much muscle as possible in the next, still got about 13 weeks left in the bulk. I would argue maybe it's a bit of a dreamer's bulk because it is 20 pounds and I'm hoping to get like 10 pounds of muscle out of it. I've only been lifting for a year, so not impossible from everything I've read and what I've seen online and what most videos and posts from people that have actually been in the industry as well as in sports science for a while say it's very possible, especially if only a year and a half, almost 2 year lifter. So we'll see what happens, see how I feel after getting to 235, and then I'll have to see how I look after the cut, and that'll probably be the real tell. But yeah, already 6 weeks in, I've had a couple times I'll look in the mirror and I'll really like what I see. I feel a lot bigger. Then I have other times I look in the mirror and I feel like I am just I'm just gaining weight and there's no muscle gain. But I am actually stronger, genuinely. Looking at the weights that I'm moving, looking at how big I am, looking at myself in the mirror, 100% putting on muscle, no doubt there. I have to be. I mean, I'm working out 6 days a week, pretty hard intensity. I have to be at least somewhat gaining muscle. But yeah, that's about it with weightlifting. I've been feeling pretty good. Elbows had some issues, knees had some issues, but gonna have to just work through it and try to get better, try to get bigger, try to get stronger. Hopefully not hurt myself. Outside of that, been really thinking about me and how I'm perceived by other people. I've always been very conscious of how everyone looks at me. Always worried about am I looking cool? Do I look big? Do I look strong? And I'm slowly realizing that it just doesn't fucking matter. Even at the gym, I saw a kid that was fixing his hair and trying to really puff up and you know, try to throw big weights that maybe he shouldn't be. And you know what? In my own head, I was sitting there, I was like, man, you don't get it. That's not the point. And then I really thought about it and I was kind of like, am I any different? Maybe I don't fix my hair and I don't try to pump myself up all that much, but I do care about how I hold myself and how I walk around. And clearly, and I know when I started, the whole point was I want to look better for women and I want to look better in the mirror. Look how far that's come. I'm single and can't talk to women, so clearly it's doing wonders for me. I'm doing fucking amazing in that department. I've also realized I just need to relax a bit more. If that is the case, if you want to look better, if you want to feel better, It's not always just about how you look in the gym and how big you are and how pumped you are. It's probably just if you kind of chill out a bit of confidence in yourself, smile a bit more instead of always frowning, grumpy, dark, mysterious. Or you just smile. The people will probably like you more. Probably say hello, good morning, rather than the guy that's sitting in a corner and just grumpy and at least that's what I've noticed. I've noticed when I'm walking around at work or anything that I'm doing, if I'm smiling, people tend to say hello more, or when I say hello, people don't tend to fuck's wrong with this guy when I'm frowning. I always thought that relates back to women and people in general. I always thought I would look cooler or be sexier or be better if I was dark, mysterious, and handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome is what I was always told. And to me, I didn't realize dark meant hair color. I thought dark meant brooding, like dangerous and mysterious. Not that I have a baby face, so I don't exactly look, dangerous or threatening. I look very normal. I think. Or not. Maybe I'm not normal. I'm probably not I wouldn't say normal. Nothing about me is normal. But I've kind of come to realize that it's not the case. That you don't have to be dark and tall, dark, and handsome just means you have to be tall, dark hair, handsome, just pushing our luck. But you know what? It's all good. Self-confidence is at all-time high. We're killing it, killing the game. But yeah, I think the more I relax and just let myself be me, puff out my chest a bit, keep my shoulders back, stand up straight, better I tend to do, better I tend to feel. More so than just from working out and having to try to be bigger and try and look. I don't know, it's also not fun looking pissed off all the time. I know people say resting bitch face, and when I'm just normally walking around, I probably don't look thrilled. But it's not that fun to just constantly act like you're pissed off at the world. Matter of fact, it's quite draining. You just kind of feel like shit all the time because you're pissed off for no reason. Just kind of always tense. It's another thing I've noticed is when I'm smiling and when I keep my shoulders back and when I'm really focusing on holding myself upright, I'm more relaxed when someone comes and talks to me, or if I'm in an elevator going up and someone gets on and I say good morning and they start talking to me. Whereas before, if I would try to ignore them, or if I would try to act like I'm quiet in the back of the room by myself, I get really tense. My shoulders droop forward. I feel like I try to get smaller, even though I'm a very large person. There is no getting smaller. I'm sorry. I'm 6 foot, almost 6'4". If I get smaller, I'm 6'2". Big whoop. I'm still fucking enormous. So, yeah, just relaxing, not being so tense all the time has been nice. I can walk into a room and I don't feel like I have to look around and see, oh, is everyone looking at me? I mean, I still do. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, but at least in the last week, especially the last few days and everything, I've definitely felt a lot more relaxed and more confident. Just from smiling a bit more, giving myself a bit of room to move. Not trying to take up as little space as possible. Trying to maybe be a bit bigger. I've seen that a lot as people talk about, take up more space, shoulders back, chest up, head up, high. It seems to be pretty accurate so far, at least for me, in certain ways. But it's more mental. I mean, physically, yes, it helps, but I think it's still more of a mental game than just, if I just stand up straight and I keep my shoulders back like that, sure, maybe, might help some people, depends. But I'm trying not to feel like I'm putting on a persona. I don't want to act like I'm big, tall, and smiley. I just want to feel like myself. I don't want to feel like I'm having to act a certain way, especially with a camera in front of me instead of just talking to someone or saying something. I'm trying not to bullshit my way through this. I see some videos of more popular influencers, and they're really big. They're moving around, and how they're talking and how they're saying things, and maybe that is them. I don't know. I don't know anyone personally that's famous or big or anything like that. I really don't. So I just would always, I want to just be me. If I'm going to make these videos, if I'm going to keep doing this, I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not, pretend to put more energy into something, pretend to be, oh, everything's so great. Like, no, I'm not. Shit sucks, shit's good at the same time. Like, am I enjoying my life? Kind of. Am I pissed about myself? Kind of. Are there a lot of dark thoughts in my head all the time? Yes, all the time. But is it getting better? I think. Maybe. I think so. I think we're moving in the right direction. Uptrend, maybe, kind of, sort of, ish. Yeah. I think that's about it. I covered everything I wanted to cover. So yeah. See you tomorrow.